Rachel and welcome to my channel. It's been absolutely ages since I've done any kind of vlog, but seeing as we are kind of doing a bit of decorating, a bit of home improvement, DIY, I thought now's the perfect time, especially as we are all in kind of self-isolation at the moment. There's nothing else to do but stay at home so that we stay safe. So yes, we're taking this opportunity now to get some jobs done, some much needed jobs. I'm out of breath. So my job is to paint this room. This is going to be my new office. It feels very echoey because it's extremely empty at the moment, and the ceiling in this room is a lot higher than the middle floor. I'm very excited. This room is slightly bigger than my current office, which is great. So it means I'm going to have a bit more room to make videos. Obviously working from home at the moment, it's great to have a bit of space. This video is going to be all about doing up my new home office. But I'm going to take my time doing this one. I'm not going to just rush it through in 1 or 2 days. It's going to be a long time, especially because deliveries and things like that are delayed at the moment. It's going to be a bit more of a lengthy process to get all the bits and pieces that I need, the furniture and the decoration and stuff like that. So I'm going to vlog as I go along and do the different bits to get in my new home office ready. So first things first, I need to protect the carpet so that I don't get paint splattered all over it. And then it's on with the painting. Right, the floor is protected, so before I do anything, I've noticed a few little cracks along the skirting boards and the bottom bits of the wall. So before I start painting and cutting in, what I want to do is get those cracks filled up. Because they're right by the skirting boards, you don't really want those to then reappear. So I've been using this really good flexible filler, and it really does help with any of the bits around the skirting boards, door frames and stuff like that, because it all just reopens again, because this house is only a few years old. So it's going to keep it's going to still be settling a bit now and then and moving a bit. So the best thing to do is just put some flexible filler in so it'll still look really nice, but if it shifts a little bit again, it won't then have to be done all over again. I filled all the cracks that I could find, but before I get painting I have to pick out these wall plugs where there was a curtain rail, because this room's not going to have curtains anymore, so I might as well patch that bit up and paint over it, because I'm going to have some nice blinds here, and then eventually I'll be able to get the painting done. The other thing that I've had to do is there were some shelves here. So what I've done is, they were quite big holes, to be honest, they were huge. So obviously in being sort of plasterboard and kind of hollow walls, it means that if you just put filler in, it'll just fall through. So what I've done is, you probably see there's this kind of gauze looking thing. It's basically fiberglass tape. I ordered some of that online. Only need a little bit, and then you stick it on, it's self-adhesive, and then it means you can put the filler over that and it won't just all fall through the holes, and it sands off to a smooth finish as well. So as soon as that's completely dry, then I can sand it all off and that will be ready for painting. Right, here's the progress so far. I've painted all of the skirting boards and door frame. So that's looking lovely and white and brand new. And I've also painted the windowsill, and it looks lovely and clean now. I've masked up all the sockets. So what I did is I undid the screws slightly so that the masking tape could go in behind. So that gets a nice finish. And then as you can see here, I've started to cut in. So cutting in is basically a term for going around the edges. But this pink doesn't seem to want to go away. So I'm cutting in and then I'm going to go round it again. Right, excuse the hair because I'm not wearing a hat today, and obviously decorating, what's the point in doing your hair? So, painting has been happening. As you can see, first coat of paint has gone over the pink. It actually looks a lot more transparent than it is. When it dries, it'll be a bit better coverage. But then, yeah, basically let that dry completely and give it another coat. Might even need two. But yeah, it's getting there, doing quite well. Hard work, all this painting malarkey. It's not really. It can be tiring, but it's always worth it. It's worth putting the effort in to get the results you want. As you can see behind me, most of the pink is covered up. That needs, I reckon, another good layer at least. It's already had about 2 coats, but it's the difficulty of trying to cover over a colour with white. But this wall here hasn't quite had as many coats, so I'm gonna do that now. But it's been a lot easier to do the other sort of 3 bits of the room because the pink only goes part way up, and then the rest is white, so to be honest it blends in, and I just sort of cover over some of the patches and things. Painting is done. There probably will be some small patches to go over, but I can do that afterwards. I've got to now clean up and then I need to start sorting out my things. My new desk is not due to arrive till I think maybe Wednesday. So it seems silly bringing a desk up here to then take it back out. So I'm going to move what I can and I'll still work at the desk in my other office for now. Because I want to build the new desk in this room and have it all ready to move into properly. No. Don't know. Don't know if it works for me. Right, it is now, I'd say about half a week since the last bit of filming I did, or just under half a week, something like that. But I'm really excited because my desk has just arrived. Also really hoping it's the right colour, but there it is. So it's in 2 boxes. So we have 2 flights of stairs now to get that up, which is going to be fun, but hopefully with 2 people it should be alright. Well, that's lucky we didn't already start lifting it up the stairs, because it turned out they had delivered one of the wrong boxes, and the new box is actually ginormous. Gonna have to unpack this downstairs and take the bits individually up to the room. Right, it's a couple of days since the desk was delivered and put together, and it looks fantastic, and it's the perfect size actually. So I've started to put some books on, and just need to secure the drawers to the runners, and then I can start filling them up anyway. Today I've done some other cool things. Let me just show you. We've put up some new shelves. These are made from skateboard decks. Put up my Amazing Spider-Man plaque with all the little cells. Yeah, so we're getting there. We're gonna put some pictures up here. If you've seen my 20 things in my office video, you would have seen these cool roller derby pictures, so they're going up there. Started to bring things up, as you can see, it's still quite messy, and obviously all this needs to be sorted out. This is the kind of semi-soundproof wall that's going up, but I need to order some more. That's my desk so far. Again, it's covered in mess, but I'm really excited to get this sorted out, and I'm going to hopefully be working here from Monday. So I just have now lots of tidying, sorting and lifting things up and down stairs, but I'm really excited. It's really great to get this done. I have messy hair as usual because since I don't know what time, we've been really busy getting loads of stuff done. Spent pretty much most of the morning in the back garden touching up bits on the fence from where our neighbour's paint had dripped through to ours. So we did that, and we had breakfast in the garden, which was nice. But anyway, I've now moved all my things into my new home office, and that's all empty now for Joe to move into. So this is it so far. I still have so much stuff to sort out, but what I've done for now is kind of found spaces for everything, and I'm gonna just sort of take time to organise and sort out each little bit. Probably going to have lots of things to give to people as well. Okay, so here it is. So obviously I don't like how cluttered this is, but I'm going to find a way to organise that, possibly get some little boxes or organisers of some sort. Obviously this is my little area where I can hang out and play the guitar. You've seen the skateboards, a little bit Lego. I haven't put anything up on this wall yet because, like I said before, there's going to be a shelf and some other bits going up once the panelling has gone on. So this is going to be where I'm working. I'm still using I'm using an Argos catalogue at the moment as a laptop sort of riser. I'm going to get a proper one at some point. And I'm using the television for my extra monitor at the moment. That's from one of the bedrooms. But again, I'm planning on upgrading all my computer stuff at some point. Not yet. Got little hooks for headphones to go on. I thought that was quite cool because I like to listen to music. Obviously when I'm editing videos it's good to have my headphones on, and also have a lot of video conferences with work. Yeah, generally just all my bits and pieces here. Haven't found anywhere to put a few bits and pieces. I've got this amazing picture that I really want to put on the wall, so I'm gonna find a space for that. It's actually certified number 286 out of 1,000. I've also got roller derby certificates that I might put on the wall. I'll see how it goes. And there we have it. That's my office so far. So I'm going to be working from here, starting from Monday. And then I will keep filming until I've completed the wall panelling. And I'm looking forward to making lots of videos in this room. Okay, obviously in the video you can't quite tell, but in real life it has been such a long time since I last vlogged about this project. Since the last sort of update, we've been concentrating on other rooms because we completed on our remortgage and then decided to get lots of other more essential rooms sorted. In the meantime, I tried out some of these wall tiles. So as you see here, some of them are done. And do you know what? These things are so difficult to put on the wall for a couple of reasons. One, the main thing is that they are so, like the adhesive is so strong, there's not a lot of room for error. I got them, I think from eBay, but you can get them from Amazon and loads of other places. They're not expensive, and you can kind of tell because they've got a kind of plasticky feel to them. But the reason I wanted to get it was, one, to have an obviously fake brick wall look, and two, because they've got this kind of foam inside them, they provide a little bit of soundproofing. The rooms on this floor are quite tall and therefore can be a bit echoey. So I wanted to do something just to soften that a little bit, especially as I'm going to be making, hopefully, more videos in this room. Right, so this is what I've done so far. Just don't know how quickly I can get it done. And I do need to order some more, to be honest. So I might, for a little while, just have the room with it kind of staggered. So it kind of goes like a diagonal or a kind of staircase pattern. I probably said this before, but I miscalculated because I measured my other office. Yeah, the wall is generally the same size, but a good bit taller. So I underestimated how many tiles I would need. But this has been a good start anyway. Right, so as you can see, I've moved the this unit out of the way so that I can get in to do some more. I've avoided the plugs so far, but I've kind of got a plan with that. I'm going to try and not use all of the adhesive. So in theory, because of where it's positioned, which is partly behind a unit and partly behind a desk, I'm going to loosen the plug sockets and not take off any of the backing. Then when I've got it into position and I'm happy with where it's going to be, I'm going to tighten the plug sockets to hold it in place. and then just take off the bits of the backing along the top and sides and bottom, and hopefully that will then hold it in place securely enough. Yeah, so I've gone basically that far. I think I'll have maybe 1.5 tiles for the height left, and then I'll just see how I go. I thought I was going to need about 1.5 tiles for this bit, but looking at it, it will just be a small offcut. If I cut it carefully, I might be able to use kind of one tile to do all the offcuts along the top. So that's pretty cool. That will save a bit of faff, hopefully. Okay, so that length is done. It's quite stretchy as well, so sometimes if you pull it, it can go a little bit over. But also I've noticed some of the edges are not cut completely straight. So, you know, I'll just stick the next one a bit over that. But yeah, that bit's done. What I did for the top bit was, it worked out to be about 2 rows. So I just cut that to size. It was a tiny bit too big, but again, because it's quite soft, I just kind of forced it into place. But yeah, it's not bad. Well, there we have it. My office is almost complete. A few bits to do here and there, but I'm really loving this space. It's been fantastic while having to work from home. And I will be back to do another little update on my home office at some point in the future. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And I look forward to making some more home and DIY videos soon.